what's going on with Cam? Tell me about his shoulder here, best you can, Greg.
He started off camp, doing well. He really looked like he was really throwing the ball well first 4 or 5 days. And then I think, all part of the plan all along was we knew there was going to be some ups and downs. Obviously it was a significant shoulder injury for a, throwing, quarterback, a throwing, athlete is always tough. And, I think all along the doctors and everyone anticipated that there'd be some ups and downs. But, just seeing him out there in practice, running around, still heavily involved, throws on the side. So I think they have a pretty smart plan in place, a pitch count, so to speak. And they'll just start slowly easing him back in here now and try to keep that thing under control. So I think, I think we got 4 weeks still or so, 28, 29 days or whatever it is till opening day. So I think, I think everyone's optimistic that it'll work out.
Okay. And last we spoke, Christian McCaffrey was still not able to join your team essentially because of the rule that you have to graduate or your school has to have had its graduation before the kid can join the team. Stanford's graduated. Now McCaffrey's been around. Now that you've been able to eyeball him, tell me what you think of him.
He's impressive. I think from afar we all knew the talent that he was going to bring. We all saw what he did in college, running the ball, inside, out in space with the ball, return game. I think the physical stuff we all knew. I think, coming in and I think the most impressive thing with him has been, he kind of has the demeanor and kind of the attitude of a veteran. You can tell he's been around an NFL locker room. He knows how to take care of his body. He knows how to conduct himself. He just has a different look on his face and a different look in his eye than a traditional rookie who's, real wide-eyed and kind of taking everything, flying at them. He kind of has a more sense of calm and more sense of, all right, I got this. I know what I'm doing here. So, he's an impressive young kid. He's only 21 years old. But he has a maturity level, significantly, higher than that.
So what are the goals here, Greg? You guys talking Super Bowl openly, getting back there? I mean, it's just only been 2 years, not even, since you were there. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think obviously that is the ultimate goal for everybody. I think if you ask all 32 teams, that's the ultimate goal. But I think the biggest thing we talk about that kind of got away from us a little last year is, let's have the best training camp we can. Let's put together the best group of guys that when we go into week one, we're ready to roll. And then when it becomes week one, let's start winning games 1 week at a time and start putting together a little bit of a run. I think that's really what we did the Super Bowl year. I don't think we all started that year saying, we're going to win 17 games. I think we won one game, and next thing you know, it turned to 5, turned to 10. And, you start putting them together and you start building confidence and momentum. We got to get back to this year. So we got to win one, and then you talk about winning the division, and then the kind of season then just kind of plays itself out. So our expectations are high. I think our potential is high, but, in this league, I think that's pretty much the case can be made for everybody.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you liked some of that, get some more of that on the Rich Eisen Show app. Follow all the information you see right here on the Rich Eisen Show.